Hey guys, welcome to another BIM Everyday tutorial. Today I want to talk to you about how to create a column hold symbol that you would frequently find on construction documents. That these are used so that the contractors know which corner of the column you're referring to. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is just close this file and hop on over to this sample project I have here, just some walls and a column. So what I want to do is each of these columns I want to create a black triangle in the corner, but the corner might be here for this column, and it might be on this corner here. So we want to have a way that we can control each of the corners without having to make separate column families. So first thing we want to do is go create a new detail item. So go to New, Family, find Detail Item, and open it. The reason why we're doing a detail item rather than an annotation symbol is that a detail item is an actual fixed size. So the size that you draw is the size that it is, whereas an annotation symbol, you're drawing the scaled size. So depending on the scale of the drawing, your object would be bigger or smaller. And that's not what we want. We want to just have a simple triangle that is always the same size no matter what the scale is. So the first thing we do is create a filled region, and this is where you would most likely consult your office standards about how big you want this column hold symbol to be. So we normally use 5 inches, so I'm just going to go up 5 inches here, hit escape, and then go over 5 inches. Then just connect it with a 45. Now we're not going to adjust the size of this triangle here, so we don't have to be too concerned about locking it to the reference lines. But what we do want is a solid color here. So I'm just going to change the properties of this from the concrete block to solid fill. And if you're just creating a new detail item family, you should have all of these filled regions in here. So select solid fill and just hit OK. Next, what you want to do is just save it something that will help you remember it. So I'm just going to call this column hold. Hit save. Also, since this file or this diamond triangle will appear a lot, I'm going to purge it out and just get rid of any unnecessary things like all the filled regions and any text styles. So hit OK. Then hop over to our project again, click on one of these columns and edit family. You want to go to the plan view, and here we have the column with these reference lines. So switch over to the column hold symbol again and load into project. Now you want to check the concrete column family and hit OK. Then basically just click anywhere, and you want to place this 4 times. And use spacebar to rotate the triangle so that each time it is placed, we can align it to the edge. And the reason why I didn't place it on the reference line is so that we can use the align tool and know for sure that this is locked. So first one here, we'll go up to align, check on multiple alignment, and first click this line, click that edge and lock it, click this edge and lock it. Then just click in anywhere in the white space to deactivate that first align, and then click again and align these 2 faces. Click in the white space and click the reference line again, line and lock, and one last time. Okay, then let's just check that our family is working properly, and by changing the size. So we have 12 by 18, so let's just make it 24 by 30, and looks like we missed one. So hit OK. Go back to your align tool. You want to make sure you're over the reference plane and not the column itself, and lock it. So let's switch it back, make sure it works, and hit OK. Now we're going to just add a simple visibility parameter to each one of these triangles. So I'll click this first one here. On the left, we have the graphics section and visible. So if I just click this check, it'll actually turn it off altogether. So when I bring it in, it won't even show up. So that's not what we want. So check that back, and then you want to click the parameter button right next to that. Then add a parameter and just call it whatever you want, or whatever's going to help you distinguish that this is only for this triangle. So we can just call this corner 1. You want to make it an instance parameter because this truly is an instance where you might have the left triangle on and the next column over, it'll be a totally different story. So you want to have the most flexibility with this family. So hit OK, hit OK, select the next triangle, go over to the visibility parameter, then you want to add another parameter and call this corner 2. Make sure it's instance, hit OK, OK. Do it a third time. Instance. And one last time. Make sure it's instance and hit OK. So nothing looks different, but if we go to our family types again, you can see you have the 4 corners, and in parentheses it says default. So what this means, when it says default, that's a instance parameter. So we want to make it easy for ourselves and just uncheck all of these and hit OK. And next one. Okay, let's hit OK and bring it in. And we want to bring it back into the project. We want to overwrite existing version. So nothing happened, which for right now is a good thing. But let's just drag this out a little bit and scroll down. And you can see here we have our corners here. The reason why we unchecked it before we brought it in is that if we didn't, all those triangles would be on for every single column, and we would have to go around and check them all off. So this is a lot easier, where we only have to turn on one triangle. So we could see here this is wrong. So let's uncheck that and let's go to corner 2. Still wrong. So I'm going to just assume it's corner 4. So here, when we use our spot coordinates, if I go to annotate, spot coordinate, we're using the same exact convention that you would use in an AutoCAD drawing, or any other drawing for that matter, where the engineer and the contractor will know which is the corner you're referring to. So let's say this column up here, we want the top left corner. So again, scroll down and find your triangles, and this looks like it'll be corner 1, and it looks like I might have mirrored it, so it's corner 4. So then you can start populating all of these triangles. You can do more than one, and there you have it. So I hope this helps. If you like this video, please be sure to like it, and if it helped you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you always get all these great videos. Thanks.